I'm helping her clean the car.
This isn't your vehicle. Who gave you permission?
I didn't break any law. I was still washing the SUV when everything stopped at once. The water was mid-spray, my hand still on the hose when a voice behind me cut through the noise and changed the moment. The vehicle in front of me wasn't new or impressive. It was an old Honda Pilot coated in layers of dust and road grime that had built up over years. Not because it wasn't cared about, but because caring had slowly become harder. The owner was an elderly woman living alone on a fixed income. She told me that car carried her entire life at one point. School drop-offs when her kids were young, long grocery trips, weekend drives with her husband before his health declined. After he passed, the Honda became her only way to stay independent. It took her to doctor appointments, the pharmacy, and anywhere else she needed to go without asking for help. As time went on, her balance worsened and her hands grew weaker. Washing the car became dangerous. Paying someone else to do it stopped being an option once her money started going toward medication, utilities, and basic needs. So the dirt stayed. Not because she gave up, but because she had to choose what mattered most. That's why I showed up. I didn't ask for anything. I didn't advertise. I just started washing the car the way she used to when she still could, slow and careful, letting the water do the work. She stood a few steps back, watching quietly, hands folded, like she didn't want to be in the way or ask for too much. Then a police car pulled into the driveway. A neighbor had called it in. Suspicious activity, they said. The water shut off and the driveway went quiet. The officer asked what I was doing there, his tone firm but controlled. The woman stepped back instinctively, eyes down, shoulders slightly hunched, like she expected to be blamed just for needing help. I explained that I wasn't charging anything, and that I was simply cleaning her car because she couldn't do it safely anymore. For a moment, it felt like the act of helping itself was being questioned. The officer looked at the Honda, then at the woman standing there quietly, and something shifted. The questions slowed. The tension eased. He nodded and stepped back. When the water started again, the grime came off in long streaks, revealing paint that still had life left in it. The woman smiled softly, not because the car looked better, but because someone had taken the time to care. It wasn't really about the Honda Pilot. It was about dignity, about not feeling invisible, about kindness showing up when it's needed most. So let me ask you this, if you saw this happening on your street, would you think it was suspicious? Or would you recognize it as someone simply doing the right thing? Let me know in the comments.